Huawei Watch Fit 3 promises premium smartwatch brains in a featherweight fitness band body. Either we've reached the sweet spot where you get Apple Watch level polish without the Apple price, or this is another case of almost their tech roulette. On paper, it's criminally generous. A 1.82-inch AMOLED that hits up to 1500 nits, an aluminum frame that weighs basically nothing, built-in GPS, 5 ATM water resistance, Bluetooth calling, and up to 10 days of battery. Sounds like a miracle, but here's the thing. Specs don't tell you how it behaves day to day. Here's what caught my attention and what didn't. I wore the Watch Fit 3 for 2 solid weeks, ran GPS comparisons, slept with it, paired it to both Android and iPhone, and dug through multiple investigation sites and user forums. I've put the direct link to check current pricing in the description, but before you click anything, let me show you what I discovered after 2 weeks of testing. The Watch Fit 3 claims to be your daily health coach with smartwatch smarts. Huawei promises bright, ultra-smooth 1.82-inch AMOLED with great outdoor visibility. Up to 10 days of battery, 7 days heavy use with fast charging. Accurate all-day heart rate, SpO2, stress and sleep tracking with TrueScene/True Sleep. Built-in GPS, 100+ sports modes, and calorie management with Stay Fit. Pretty bold claims for something this light, right? But here's where things get interesting. Reality check. Let's be real here. Marketing loves round numbers. Real life is messier. They claim 10-day battery. What you actually get is 6-8 days if you're moderate and 3-4 days with always-on display, continuous SpO2, and a few GPS workouts. Here's why. That 1.82-inch panel is gorgeous but thirsty, and GPS plus notifications add up. In my heavy use week with AOD on, 2 30-40-minute GPS runs, and the usual barrage of messages, I hit 3.5 days before needing the puck. The good news, a quick 10-minute top-up really does buy you roughly a day. That part checks out. They claim best-in-class visibility. Reality, it's very bright outdoors and stays readable at noon. Auto brightness is a touch aggressive indoors, occasionally dimming more than I'd like, but bumping a level fixes it. AOD faces look crisp, just know they're the main battery killer. They claim accurate health data with TrueScene 5x sensors. What you actually get is band plus accuracy. Steady-state heart rate during runs matches a chest strap within 3-5 BPM most of the time. During intervals and HIIT, it lags and occasionally spikes or smooths the curve. That's optical sensor physics and wrist movement, not a Huawei scandal. SpO2 spot checks are consistent, but like every wrist device, it's not medical grade. Sleep tracking with True Sleep 4.0 is detailed, but it trends optimistic on deep sleep and occasionally labels late-night Netflix as light sleep if you barely move. The coaching tips are motivating but generic. They claim precise GPS. Reality, it's good in open sky, wobbly in urban canyons and under dense trees. Lock-on took me 10-20 seconds outside my building. In park loops, distance matched a dual-band Garmin within 0.3%. Downtown between tall buildings, I saw corner cutting and a few sidewalk jumps. That suggests single-band GNSS here. Dual-frequency accuracy is still reserved for pricier models. The route-back feature works, but don't expect breadcrumb-level hiking precision. They claim smartwatch features like calls, notifications, and apps. Here's the plot twist. Bluetooth calling works fine with a clear mic and decent speaker. Notifications are reliable but replies only on Android and only with preset quick responses. On iPhone, you're reading, not replying. App ecosystem, limited. This runs HarmonyOS with a lightweight app store. You won't find your favorite third-party apps or offline Spotify. Payments and voice assistant support are region-dependent and often missing altogether. That's the part marketing doesn't shout about. They claim easy setup. But wait, there's more. On Android, to unlock everything and get updates, you'll probably install Huawei Health via App Gallery plus HMS Core. It's an extra step that some folks hate. On iPhone, Huawei Health is in the App Store. Setup is simpler, but features are trimmed. Reality check, the watch is great hardware wrapped in a slightly complicated software story. Finally, they tout smart weight and calorie management with Stay Fit. Here's where it gets mathematically tricky. Unless you manually log food consistently and set accurate basal metabolic rate, calorie coaching leans on estimates that can be off by 10-20%. Helpful for trend awareness, not gospel for cutting weight, display, and build. The 1.82-inch AMOLED is the star, punchy colors, thin bezels, sharp animations that feel around smartwatch smooth. Outdoor visibility is legitimately strong. The aluminum case at around 26G without strap feels almost not there. Crown plus side button control is tactile and the square design looks, well, familiar. Swappable bands are quick release and comfy. The nylon loop is my pick for workouts. 5 ATM water resistance handled pool sessions with accurate lap counts. Open water tracking is okay but not pro level. Battery life. In my tests, light use AOD off, notifications on, no GPS, 7-8 days. Mixed use AOD off, 2-3 GPS workouts, 5-6 days. Heavy use AOD on, continuous SpO2, daily workouts, 3-4 days. Fast charging is real, roughly 25-30% in 10 minutes, about 60% in 30. No wireless charging, it's a pogo pin puck, fitness and GPS. Over 3 runs versus a dual-band Garmin. Distance deviated 0.21.1%, pace smoothed aggressively in tree cover, and GPS tracks occasionally nudged off-path near glassy buildings. Heart rate trailed a chest strap by up to 8-10 BPM during sprints, then settled within 3-4 BPM steady state. For gym work, the automatic rep counting is hit or miss. I disable it. Swimming detection is accurate for laps and strokes. It supports 100+ sports modes, which is a lot, but most are calorie timers with heart rate, not deep metrics. Smart features and ecosystem. Here's what nobody tells you. The best version of this watch lives on Android with Huawei Health installed via App Gallery. You get watch face store depth, quick replies, and more frequent updates. On iPhone, it's still good, but you lose replies and some app options. There's Bluetooth calling, music control, camera shutter, and basic weather, but no robust third-party apps, no offline music, and contactless pay depends on your region and often isn't there. If you need Strava, check your region. Direct sync isn't guaranteed everywhere. Verdict: recommended with conditions. If you want a sleek, ultralight fitness-first wearable with a gorgeous screen, reliable notifications, solid battery, and good enough GPS, the Watch Fit 3 punches above its price. At its typical street price around the mid-$100s to low $200s, the value is strong. But skip this if you need seamless iPhone replies, robust third-party apps, contactless payments, or dual-band GPS accuracy for city marathons. Save your money for a Galaxy Watch or Apple Watch if you crave deep app ecosystems. Worth it if your priority is fitness tracking, comfort, and battery life with minimal fuss, and you're okay with Huawei's ecosystem quirks. Stay savvy out there. Thanks for hanging out with me. If this review saved you from wasting money or helped you find something actually worth buying, I've put the link to check current pricing and read more reviews in the description. And hey, if you do decide to buy through my link, it helps fund these investigations without costing you extra. Got questions I didn't cover? Drop them below. I read every comment. Next up, I'm pitting this against the Amazfit Active and Apple Watch SE to see which budget-friendly option actually delivers. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Catch you in the next one.